Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to test out a full face of new makeup. So if you're interested in seeing all new products, all products that I have never tried before, then please keep on watching. Before we get into this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below, and please give this video a big thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so I have mainly new products. Some I have tried out once or twice, but nothing major. So to start with primer, I have the face primer from Kiko. I think this is their most basic, like, hydrating primer. And I'm just gonna pump that on my finger and rub it into the skin. This has such a weird smell, I can't even describe it, but it feels nice and hydrating. So I'm gonna let my primer sink in for a moment, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna apply my brows with this Lottie London Arch Rival microblade effect brow pen in the shade Cool Brown, and I'm quite scared to do this. So now my brows are kind of even. I do have to say I like this product, but it is really budge proof, which is nice for some people, but I feel like once I applied it, I can't like really move it around anymore. So if I make a mistake, like, it's too bad, it's gonna be there for the rest of the day, which is something I'm quite scared of. And you do have to be careful. So do I think this is a very beginner friendly product? Maybe not. But I do like the color. It's a very nice color on me, and I do like how it stays nice and put. So on to foundation. I'm gonna use the Revolution F1 matte base pore blurring full coverage foundation, and it's by Makeup Revolution. I have mine in the shade 1. And so far I really like how soft this primer made my skin. It's not at all sticky, it's really soft, and it feels very smooth. So I just put some foundation on my beauty blender. This is an EcoTool sponge, and I'm just gonna evenly distribute that across my face. This is supposed to be a matte foundation, and I'm not always into matte foundations because I have quite dry skin. But I'm very curious to see how this is gonna look. Okay, so far so good. I like the finish. It is really matte on me right now. I used kind of a hydrating primer, but it's not looking very dry or cakey, so we'll see how it works with the products like powder and everything I'm gonna put on top of it. But for now, I kind of like this actually. So, onto the next step, which is gonna be concealer. I have this W7 HD concealer in the shade FC1, and it's this ginormous dope food applicator. And I'm just gonna also gonna bring some across my nose, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead, since those are the spots that I want to have highlighted, and I also like a little bit more coverage there. I'm also going to check my nose. Ta-da! And I'm going to blend that out with the exact same sponge. So my base is all done now. Now I'm going to go into powder. I really actually like this concealer. It's nice and brightening, and so far it's not creasing very terribly like all concealers crease on me, but it has nice coverage and it seems to be looking nice on top of this foundation as well. So onto powder. I have this MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Press Powder, so we're gonna look matte today. And I'm gonna take my Eco Tools powder brush, and I'm just gonna, I always like to powder my entire face, just lightly. This is a dusty powder. I don't mind that. I kind of like it when it's not pressed too firmly into the pan, because I feel like it makes applying the powder more easy. You don't need to really work the powder in as much. I'm gonna get rid of the creasing underneath my eyes before powdering my under eyes. I quite heavily powder my under eyes because that's where I have the most creasing, as well as my smile lines next to my nose and right here on my forehead. And I think I'm all the way powdered right now. And I do have to say, now it looks a little bit cakey, but I also need to build up all the other aspects. So now I'm a blank canvas and we need to start building.